My name is Sophie Howland, and never, not even for one single moment in my sorry existence, have I ever felt like a whole person. There's a part of me that's missing. It's as though a dog tore away a piece of me shortly after I was born. I got eaten all up, like leftovers. Now that I'm older, I believe that missing piece might one day be filled in by having a family. You see, I've always wanted children. I want, more than anything, to belong to a clan. To have it all. Husband, kids, the lot. Mum raised me on her own after Dad died, so I wanted a taste of the normal nuclear life. Perhaps the stars didn't align for me, and it was never part of my destiny. Perhaps at 35 I will be a late bloomer. Everything will click for me all of a sudden. You hear of that happening to women. They're usually rich or famous women over 40, settling down after a glittering career, able to afford a surrogate, not a primary school teacher living with her mother in a small English town. Despite my not finding a husband, you could say that I have the child. I have a 55-year-old, stubborn, angry, confused child. But this child isn't going to grow up. It's going to become a baby. As Mum's mind disintegrates, she's going to lose a lot of functionality. Soon I'll have to feed, bathe, and dress her like a baby. She is slowly becoming my baby. The one I never had. I still remember being in the doctor's surgery as our GP delivered the news. I remember how the room narrowed and the light winnowed to spotlight the bald, shiny head of Dr. Lee. I remember the pencil that rolled slowly across the desk and the dirty coffee mug sitting on an old coaster. I remember how the words decelerated and distorted, then sped up without warning. Early onset Alzheimer's. And then a thought popped into my mind. This is my punishment. Because I knew I'd have to care for her. There was no one else to do it. This is my punishment for never being the daughter I was supposed to be. And there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is watch her as her mind is slowly eaten away by the disease. Since then, I've lived only half for myself. My first thoughts are always of her. She has to come first, now that she's vulnerable. I'm in a constant push and pull with myself, a tug of war about how I will live my life. I have friends who pull me one way, while I push myself in another direction, striving for a life I'll probably never get. Then there is that perpetual pull from Mum, the constant need.